Disappointed but not surprised. Disappointed but not surprised. Disappointed but not surprised.
Hey guys, welcome back to another week of fuckery. We are your disappointed but not surprised co-host. I'm Addie.
I'm Alex.
So we haven't recorded in like 3 weeks.
Sorry.
All of our devoted fans that just can't wait for our new episode, we're sorry we let you down for 3 weeks.
We were busy.
We were so busy. We actually, the past, work has just been, for both of us, work has been
Mentally draining.
Crazy. And then we went to the Edge. Anybody that doesn't know what the Edge is that lives in New York City, it is so cool. Highly recommend going there. It's at Hudson Yards. So basically we went out and we like saw the entire city skyline and watched the sunset. It was
you're
gorgeous.
up like at the top of Hudson Yards.
Everything. Like literally everything.
Yeah, the views were amazing. You could see it on our Instagram.
Yeah, go on our, not on the podcast page, but if you go on our personal Instagram, it's on there. But yeah, it was so fucking cool. So we did that one night instead of recording.
Yeah, it was beautiful, but you know what wasn't beautiful? The woman in her fucking prom dress taking pictures at the top of New York City.
Dude, some weird woman. Like, everybody was bougied the fuck out. And Alex and I are just in there, like, looking like hobbits with, like, jeans and combat boots.
Yeah, because we had the longest day ever at work.
Right.
And then we went straight there.
Right.
And then this bitch is in her fucking prom dress. And we're
literally
talking
a prom dress.
Old woman. Not like a little girl taking her prom pictures there. A freaking woman in
she
like
must have been 40 years.
And it's like,
she wore a ball gown.
Yeah, it was a ball gown, heels.
Ball gown. It was a red ball gown. Like, she looked like she was going to some disgusting ass fucking 80s prom.
Not to mention, it was like negative 13 degrees up there.
It was fucking cold and windy.
I was, of course, dying.
And she makes her boyfriend just stand there taking pictures of her while she poses in a ball gown at the top of fucking Hudson Yards.
I don't understand how people don't have shame, but like clearly, even the girl that was ahead of us in line had on those like clear kitten heels.
They were disgusting. First of all, can we put a PSA that kitten heels are never cute?
They're never coming back in
cute.
style.
They were never cute. They were never cute, and they're never going to be cute.
Yeah,
kitten heels are fucking disgusting, and if you have them, burn them. Just burn them. Just get rid of them. I don't
give them to your 80-year-old grandma.
I'd rather see you in Crocs than kitten heels.
Crocs are awesome.
Crocs are fucking amazing.
They have the Croc with the wheel in it
with
now.
The kitten heel.
Wait, we should invent that.
No, I think there is a Croc with a kitten heel.
No.
Yeah.
I know they have one with the wedge.
Yeah, no. I'll look it up online. I'll see if they definitely have it. And then I'm going to go to the factory and burn every single kitten heel Croc. But yeah, this dumb fucking bitch is up there posing, modeling in this disgusting prom dress. Like, dude, doing it for the gram, we're taking it a little too far these days.
It's enough, guys. It's really enough.
Like, just wear something cute. Don't wear kitten heels. Don't wear your prom dress to Hudson Yards. It's not necessary.
No. There was a lot of unnecessary things going on there.
Yeah.
The guy pretending to like hold the skyscraper and he was like 5 miles away from it. And I just snapping pictures of him the whole time.
And then we look like such hobbits that they like didn't let us into the restaurants there. They're like, sorry, we're booked up.
Yeah, you need a reservation.
Fuck
Kiss
you.
my ass.
Fuck you.
We went to fucking Street Taco instead and that shit was fire.
And it was amazing.
So it worked out. And then one day we went ziplining.
That was so fun.
Not at first.
Not at first.
All right. Because you know what? When I've been ziplining in foreign countries,
right?
They strap you into the thing. There's someone there to stop you at the end so you don't kill yourself. They hook you on to the next one. This place, no, you're on your own.
You're on your own. They give you like a brief lesson and make you watch a movie.
Of course, we're laughing because they kept saying, take your Tweedle and stick it in your Tweezle the whole time. So
I'm like, what's a Tweedle?
yeah, so then, of course, we're like getting to the practice thing, and we're like, which one's the Tweezle, and why am I shoving it in my like?
A Tweedle. And then, of course, I had to pee, so I ran away, and I didn't even listen to the fucking lesson. Come back not knowing what the fuck I'm doing.
Meanwhile, little kids are swinging by us like fucking Tarzan.
Oh yeah,
through
this
the lines.
5-year-old's like, lady, it's not that hard. I'm like, yes, it is, bro.
And we were with a couple other people too. None of us could get it.
None of us could get it.
And
we
we
were
were
like the blind leading the blind.
Yeah, because it's like you had to hook your lead hand on first, and then you could take your backhand off, but you had to do it like by a magnet, and it was like
I was
no.
getting pissed, and I went on the easy route. Well, you guys all ziplined. I just went on like the fucking like.
You rode the merry-go-round.
I couldn't fucking do it, and then my
I know.
hand started bleeding. Like, but all these kids are doing it, and they're like ziplining like crazy. And then there's just me, and the one kid goes to me. He's like, "Ma'am, it's not that lady. It's not that hard." I was getting heated.
Well, I get really frustrated when I can't figure something out because, like, I consider myself like decently smart,
Right.
And then when I can't figure something like that out, and there's like a 2-year-old, like, you
No,
know,
they were literally like 4 years old.
yeah, doing it. I'm like, okay, this is like really pissing me off.
And then you were hungover as fuck from the night before too, right?
Yeah, because we went out.
We went
That
out.
was another. We got to talk about the guy that you smacked his drink.
Oh. So we went to a secret club the night before. Praise the fucking Lord, we are dancing again.
Yes.
Alex and I love to dance. We love going out. We love dancing to some techno.
Yep.
Underground shit. Like when Output was open, that was our spot. You know, Pasha, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And everything kind of closed down. The best are like the underground warehouse parties.
Oh, the best.
The fucking best at the 1875 or whatever that place is in Brooklyn.
yeah, Messerol Ave.
Oh,
that
it's
one, too.
so fun. So we get a message that there's going to be this underground party in like an area that we live in, and it was fucking sick. Like there was like all lights leading up to the way, and of course we get there, we're like the only two imbeciles on the dance floor besides our friend Nina. It was like literally just us three dancing like awkwardly.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. and then like as the night went on, like more people came, and it was legit so fucking fun. But there were these two dudes that would not leave us alone. There's always the leeches. There's always the leeches.
This happens to us every time.
Well-
they're never fucking attractive.
No, like you had that group of dudes that smelt like BO that wouldn't leave you alone at Output. But
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. You were dancing with them and making them buy you free drinks.
Because I wanted drinks. Like, it's not because I wanted to be their friend. I wanted the fucking drinks.
I get that. But then they don't leave you alone because they think you're interested. But then the smell of BO got so out of hand.
Yeah, that was bad.
It was like when us and one of our friends, Ange, we went out one night and this dude smelled so bad of peppermint that it was like really like upsetting. Like it was offensive. And I had to say to him, I'm like, dude, your peppermint is like offensive. Like, please leave us alone. But he didn't leave us alone because she wanted the free drinks from him. So she
Right.
got the free drinks. So then he thinks he's got like the opening. Anyway, these two weird fucks would not leave us alone. We're having a private conversation. This one tall dude like leans in and he's like, what did he say? He's like leaning in, listening to us. And we're like, excuse me.
We're like, what are you doing?
Yeah, he's like, I just want to be in on the conversation.
Yeah, we're like, you're not going to be in
no,
on it.
I said something like, can you fucking leave?
Yeah.
I have no shame. I'm such a fucking bitch when it comes to like random
I
dudes
mean-
that smell like BO that are in my conversation.
But it's rude. Would
It's
they
rude.
appreciate that if we did that to them?
No.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, like me like hobbling over to them and leaning in like, so boys, what you doing tonight?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
no. So then the one short dude, like I said, oh my God, what did I say to you? I was like, fuck, I don't even have my knife on me tonight.
Yeah.
Like it was very unnerving. And then that one guy, the cute guy, that was short was like, oh, do you want me to like intervene? I'm like, no, I got this. But then they kept on coming back to
then
us.
it was being like relentless.
Like, dude, if a girl says get the fuck away, I feel like she means get the fuck away.
Yeah, it's not flirting.
No, like there's no hidden message to it. When she goes get the fuck away from me, that does not mean come and hang out with me more. So then he like cheersed me. And I had a water bottle and he had like an open drink and he went to go cheers me and I take my water bottle underneath his drink and like shove it up under his cup and his drink goes all over his face and like all over him and he was pissed.
Good.
Pissed.
So were we.
But then as I'm leaving, I left before Alex did. Like I probably left about a half an hour before Alex did.
Yeah.
Kind of thank God, because you'll tell them what happened afterwards. Yeah. But like they were outside in the parking lot afterwards, and it was like creepy.
Yeah. Well, then after you left,
Yeah.
the one guy that you hit the drink came up to me and goes, I just want to let you know that I'm the owner.
Good
so
for
I'm
you.
looking at him and I'm like, and?
Like what the
Like
fuck do you
that
want me
means
to
you
do?
can fucking harass me and my friends all night?
No, they were annoying.
So I asked our friend who DJ'd there and obviously knew who was running the event. I said, is that guy the owner? He goes, no.
Yeah, no
like,
shot in hell. He looked like Nick Schwartzman.
The guy from Grandma's Boy?
Yeah.
The friend that sleeps in the car?
My sister says I should get an alarm.
And he's like, yeah, you could stay with me and my roommates. And it's his parents.
My roommates are sleeping.
Yeah.
I can't believe you jerked off on my roommate. Dude, that
was the best
That is
movie.
the best movie ever. But he looked like Nick Schwartzman kind
He
of. But he was
did.
fucking annoying. And then the other one was really tall and creepy. When I left, I was literally like waiting for them because I walked to my car by myself in that dark abandoned parking lot. Like,
Yeah.
it was like an
And it
abandoned
was
warehouse.
far.
It was
Like-
far. I remember like looking at the wall and I was like not like looking behind me but almost at the wall like noticing that it was only my shadow because I was like actually freaked the fuck out that they were gonna like
Follow you.
follow me to my car.
that's
That's
the-
how creepy they were.
That's the fucking worst feeling too.
Right. And then I got in my car and I didn't even like I buckled up and I just like drove quick
Yeah.
because I legit was nervous that they were gonna like come at me
Yeah.
in my car after I like
Oh
spilled
no,
his
don't
drink
worry.
all
They
over
came
him.
back.
Yeah, they came back.
And they were so annoying. And then the guys that we were with finally were like, dude, come on.
Like leave us the fuck alone.
Like, leave us alone. We have our own party going on here.
Right.
Like, you're not part of it. And then the cops show up
We swear it was them.
at like 3:30 in the morning. The cops show up, shut the whole thing down. Come to find out, some dickhole pulled the fire alarm. And I'm like, we're
99% positive it was them.
It was the tall guy, based off the description.
He was so fucking creepy.
He was weird as fuck. And
Yeah.
I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, he gave me the heebie-jeebies. Like, I usually at those places don't get creeped out like that. Like, there's dudes that smell
No.
like BO and like peppermint that won't leave you be.
And usually they're either drunk or fucked up,
Right.
and they're not trying to be creepy. They're just annoying.
No, and then you karate chop them in the face a few times and then they go away.
yeah.
That's like my MO. Like, I'll literally like karate chop these fuckers in the neck.
Like, oops, sorry.
And it's like, they're like, ow. I'm like, bye.
But guys, take the fucking hint. Like, they didn't even offer to buy drinks or anything.
No.
Like-
well, because I spilled the dude's drink all over his face.
Yeah, but they were annoying us for
They
a
were
little
annoying
bit
us for
before
like
that.
2 hours previous.
Yeah,
like that was,
so-
I was at my wit's end at that point.
Instead of being like, I want to hear your conversation, why don't you say, hey, do
Nice to
you
meet
guys
you.
want anything to drink?
Right.
If that one guy wants to pretend he was the owner, why wouldn't you bring us free drinks?
They were just creeper McGreepsters that were looking
Yeah.
to get their dick sucked that night, I bet, but not by us.
Found the wrong crowd.
Found
for
the
that.
wrong crowd. We're like the biggest assholes when we go out. Actually, I am.
But, well, because we're not interested.
No way. Even the short, cute guy that was like really adorable. I like threw you in there. I'm like, he's cute. Go at him. He's too short for me. But he was like trying to act, but I've like have zero interest. Like I'm out there with my girls. Like I don't want to fucking get picked up by guys.
Yeah.
Especially at those places. Like, no, thank you.
Well, I get a few drinks in me and anything
you
goes.
get some drinks. I don't drink.
Yeah. So anything goes after that.
Like the weird guys that smell like BO that you were in Jersey turnpiking.
That's my signature move.
And then projectile vomit on the dance floor.
Oh my God, literally.
We told this story at one of the episodes. I don't remember what it was, but we're at Output one night. We're at this club and it's like 2 levels. And I look over and Alex is projectile vomiting on the fucking dance floor.
No, literally. I drank whatever drink I had and it just shot up. Like there was no chance of me even closing my mouth. And it just landed on the dance floor below. I'm like,
it was like a shower on everybody dancing underneath us.
What happened? That's so weird.
You sprint over to me. You're like, dude, I just hurled on everybody.
Imagine that happened to us though. We'd be fucking livid.
So
Me too. I'd probably throw up myself. Imagine it was like a chain reaction. Everyone starts vomiting.
Starts puking. Like you projectile vomit on somebody on down below, then they projectile vomit on their girlfriend, then the girlfriend projectile vomits on the friend. And the party would still go on.
Oh, what? 100%. At those parties, no one knows what the fuck is going on.
No, everybody's
That's
so
the thing.
mollied up. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
Or like K.
Paid
There
out.
was so many people on K that night.
Oh, yeah.
That they're like, dude, it must be raining in here. And it's like Alex's fucking taco chunks.
Oh, my God.
So yeah, so that's really what we've been up to besides like work. Work has been fucking a shit show. Alex and I are like really cranky.
No, I like seriously am 2 seconds away from like throwing the computer through the window sometimes. And I'm like, my hair is fucking falling out.
Yeah.
My face is breaking out. I can't fucking eat because I'm so stressed. And I'm like, this is not normal.
No. Let me tell you what's not fucking normal. So I've... where do I begin? Where do I begin? So
Just tell me from the beginning.
So my job is a shit show. It is a circus. It is
literally.
like there's no words to even describe it. It's finance for a car dealership. Anybody that's listening for the first time, I've said this in the past. The car dealership is like
a different world.
It's a different world. Like we look around sometimes and we're like, where the fuck are we? So there's this old couple the other day that comes in and they're buying a car and they trade it out. First of all, the guy's old as fuck. He's like 80 something years old. He's got this whole security outfit on, like ready to go. He tells me that he's securities for his wife's book signings and she's a romance, like she does romance novels, like hot and steamy ones. So we like looked her up on Google and
Maybe she wants to come on the pod.
Oh my God.
Where do you get your inspiration from?
No, her books are literally, wait, I'm looking at them right now. Desire's Glory, Sweet Revenge, Embers of Desire, Frontier Temptress.
Whoa.
Yes. She writes hot and steamy novels. So they're old as fuck. Whatever. Anyway. So we're doing the trade. And this old man has a fucking water bottle filled with fucking pee in the driver's seat of his car. Like he's so old that he like, I guess pees in the water bottle. So the sales guy goes, "Sir, you forgot your apple juice bottle." And the wife, the steamy novelist, is like mortified.
Yeah, I could imagine.
Mortified. So here's where it gets worse. So the old man then comes in to sign paperwork into my fucking office and he puts the bottle of pee on the desk.
Oh my God.
Like, come on.
Like, you couldn't go in the bathroom or find a garbage and throw that
There's
out?
8 garbages on the way, and then he's signing like all the paperwork, and he's holding onto the bottle and like slamming it on the fucking desk. And I'm just watching this bottle being shook, and you know for a fact that he missed, like, there's no possible way that he shoved his whole dick hole in the like the bottle. Like, there's pee. You know this guy's so old that there's pee covering that entire water bottle. So it's all over my desk. It's his hands. He's holding the fucking thing.
And if he's doing it in the car, it's like bumping.
Exactly.
And it's like, yeah.
Exactly. Like, it's not like he did like a straight aim. Like, it's a big water bottle full of fucking pee just out in the open on the desk. As he's signing paperwork, I was so fucking mad. I was like, it wasn't even funny at that point.
Yeah, no.
Like, it was funny at first, but then it was like, as he's shaking it around, like at the desk, I was getting like disgusted. Like, my OCD can't handle that. That's fucking gross. This isn't a hospital where you pee in a fucking cup. This is a car dealership. Don't take your fucking pee bottles in the finance office. Like, it's so unnecessary. There's things called a garbage for that.
And toilets in general that you could piss in.
Like, I don't understand why he doesn't pee on the side of the road like everybody else does in life.
I have no idea.
Like, you got to keep it in a fucking water bottle.
And then not get rid of it.
And then what we have going on in the men's bathroom, we have a mystery puber on our hands.
Oh my God. Is that worse or better than Ken jerking off?
So the guys are complaining that there's these like 8-inch long pubes all over the fucking toilet and the urinal. And there's this new guy that started at our job recently, and he's like a creepy pedophile, so we know it's him. So we made flyers with like his face on it, and we're like, Suffolk County Pube Stoppers is looking for this man. Have you seen this man? And like, we're trying to like let him get the hint, but he just fucking doesn't.
What does he say? Does he laugh?
I don't even know. He doesn't even like know.
Oh, okay.
He's like shot.
He's a creep anyway, so.
He's so creepy. He's so creepy that he like says something like, he's like the typical guy that's like old enough for me, old enough to pee. He's like the guy that's like 35 years old that has a Maserati, but Maseratis, like, I'm sorry, they're fucking not impressive. At least to me, they're not.
No.
Especially when it's like a 2011.
Yeah, and come on, he's probably living in his fucking mom's basement.
Right.
That's how you're affording that payment.
Right. But he's like the type of guy that'll drive through the high school parking lot with the Maserati, like impressing the 16-year-olds that like
Oh, yeah.
walk by.
Like the guy
ooh.
from Dazed and Confused.
Absolutely. He's legit Matt McConaughey, but not creepy and not hot, and he leaves his pubes everywhere. It's fucking gross. So gross.
Ugh.
So that's just 2 cases from my job that's going on.
Yeah, I don't have those issues, thank God. It's my own pubes on the toilet seat since I work from home. Just kidding.
Bush.
But I ended up doing something really stupid, guys. Once again, I decided to foster puppies.
That are shitting all over your house.
Yes. The first one I had, she's been adopted already. She caught on to the potty training real quick. This new one, no, she just literally had diarrhea all over the house about an hour ago.
Literally, the house fucking stinks. And there was diarrhea all over the fucking floor. It's like Murphy's Law this week.
It
like,
really
what
is.
Will go wrong can go wrong.
Literally.
Like, you'd think after Suffolk County Pube Stoppers came and investigated, the pubes would stop, but no. Now you have diarrhea on your floor. We have serious first world problems going on right now.
It's like, why?
Because you adopt like 80 dogs at once, you asshole.
I know. And I still have the 3 fuckheads that don't like the puppies and get all nasty. So, yeah.
So we had one of our listeners write in, and we just want to clarify a couple of things. So it's
Speaking of shitting on the floor. No, I'm kidding.
basically. So it seems that we offended some people.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Not sorry.
No, I mean, we're really not sorry. So it seems that we offended the tickling community.
Wrong bunch of people to piss off.
So we had an episode, I think it was episode number 11, where we watched a video. It was a documentary
yeah.
about tickling and the fetish of tickling. And we don't understand it. We don't understand a lot of these.
We're very uneducated on the topic. That's why we watched the documentary.
Right. But we know that it's like it's a fucking huge community of people that get off being tickled and like tickle torture. And like, it's not even so much of, it's not even like sex. It's literally like they want to be tickled.
Yeah.
And then that's how they like come. Or it's more of the torture or the anticipation leading up to it. So we had a guy write in and said, you know, let me first start by saying that one of the big things that I thought was I wish they understood this about my fetish and the fact that this was very much part of me organically. It started at the same way crushes do, inexplicably and ineffably. What does ineffably mean? I don't know. Okay, so ineffably, we don't know what it means there. Even at an age where you're not really thinking about sex. Does that make sense? It was like tickling at young age triggered this. I wasn't forcibly tickled or whatever. One moment that sticks out again very young, pre-puberty, was a tickle torture interrogation from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. One of my favorite cartoons. For reference, I'm in my 30s. So in this clip, the bad guy had tied April up and they tickle her foot with a feather and she laughs and tells them she'll never talk. It stirred something in me. I oddly was interested and captivated and I wanted to watch it again pre-streaming and on demand. This wasn't possible. So that scene was there and gone as quickly as it came. You can Google the clip easily. And this guy sends me the clip of the Ninja Turtles. And then he said, later on, as I matured sexually, I'd reflected on this clip, tickling, etc., and what I love about it. For me, tickling has always been a flirtatious thing. In terms of tickling and tickle torture, what I like is the control aspect of it. You can control or be controlled by someone in a way that doesn't ultimately hurt them. For me, the arousal stems from the struggle for control, tickling someone or watching someone get tickled until they beg for mercy, tap out, say they're safe word, etc. And so, you know, I was asking him questions. I was like, I'm sorry that, you know, we offended you by not being so knowledgeable of it. But I also think that like when you don't have the fetish, you don't know so much.
Right.
And we're pretty fucking understanding with fetishes. Like I'm very open. Not that I'm going to participate in
Right. But you're like, all right.
But if somebody tells me they like to be hung upside down by their big toe with wax poured on them while they jerk off inside a Vienna sausage, I'm like, that's your fucking thing? Okay.
Right.
Like, I'm not going to participate in it, but I'm not going to be like, oh, that's weird.
Yeah, like
no.
who are we to judge?
Yeah,
Look
that's
at
your
us, for
fucking
God's
thing.
sakes.
I know. Like, that's your thing. Like, okay, at least you know what your thing is and what, like, arouses you. Like, I was watching this a TV show, which is a fucking great TV show. I keep on talking about it, Kingdom. And it's with like Joe Jonas, who's like not my favorite character in that show, but there's a lot of hot characters and it's all MMA. And one of the parole officers has like a fetish for sweat. Like he'll go to the gym and he'll like wipe people's sweat on his face. And like the MMA guy, he like jerks off with his shirt on his face. So like that's his thing. And like it's funny, but like,
Right.
you know, if that's your thing, then that's your thing.
Right.
So I just want to like say that like we didn't mean to offend anybody. We just don't know enough about it.
Exactly.
And he even says like, I was like, do you have tickling parties? He's like, no. And I was like, do you say it up front or once you get in the relationship? And he's like, the hard part is the only woman I've really ever met that was into it was on a bondage fetish app. I don't open about it right away. Something I reveal when intimacy comes into the equation. I'm always afraid people will be grossed out, freaked out by it. You mentioned something on the previous episode about this, like is a thing that stems from getting tickled in childhood by your family or whatever. Can't speak for others. But for me, I can tell you that wasn't the case at all. It was the Ninja Turtle thing for this guy. And then most of the porn I watch is tickle fetish content, you know, whatever. And I said, what's people's reaction when you tell them you want to be tickled? Like, you get tied up with it. And he goes, they are weirded out. The real deal breaker is usually the fact that I love tickling people. But
I can't stand being tickled.
I fucking hate being tickled.
Yeah.
I hate it.
You got to find somebody in that community.
Exactly.
Like 98% of the time, I would say.
We would do things like my dad would always like tackle us and tickle us as kids,
yeah, and
right?
I fucking would scream. I
punched my dad in the face and gave him a black lip, like a bloody lip one time because it was just a reaction. Like,
yeah.
I was young. I was probably like, I don't know, 7 or something like that. And I remember like my dad like tackled us down as like a joke and I fucking wailed him in the face. So yeah, no, I fucking hate it. So, and he even says, which as you can imagine, not many people tolerate, let alone enjoy. And he's like, I like the control aspect of it. Losing control or taking it, that's a key aspect of it, I think. Watching women get tickled or tickling someone until they can't take it, until they say mercy or tap out or submit in some way, you know? Likewise, if I'm being tickled, fighting the urge to submit until I can't take it. If you search through different tickle clips, studios, you'll find a lot of different studios hit on the same thing, you know, and they're being tickled until they break, which could mean crying, using safe words, etc. And he goes, how do you think you all would react if a date asked you if they could tickle torture you for 5 to 10 minutes? Someone you like. I'd say
yourself.
No fucking way. I wouldn't be able to do it.
No, because I don't like it.
I don't like it. Even if they liked it, I feel like that's not something that I would bend with. But then you have to meet the person that likes the tickling.
Exactly. Like, find someone in your community. It's like
right. That's
the same thing with
the furries.
Exactly.
I don't want to fuck some guy dressed like a squirrel.
No.
Am I supportive if they want to do it?
Sure.
But not in my
with
relationship,
me.
but not
Right.
with me.
Right.
But if one of my friends was like, listen, I got to tell you something and you're going to think it's weird. I'm a furry and I fuck a fox. Like, not a real fox, guys. We're not into animal bestiality and shit like that. But like a person in a fox costume, I'd be like, that's your thing, boo. Get it. But
Right,
like,
exactly.
I don't want that in my relationship. So same with the tickling. So like, to the tickling community out there, we're sorry if we offended you guys, but we don't, it's not that we don't get it. I get it.
Yeah, that's what you're into. I get that. But
Right.
I don't personally like to be tickled.
No.
I used to tickle, though. One of my exes, oh my God, fucking hated to be tickled. So we'd be like laying down in bed or something watching a movie, and I just jump on top and pin his arms down with my knees and start tickling him and go nuts, like getting so mad. But then he'd be too weak to throw me off because he was like dying from the tickling. And then he's like, seriously, I'm going to scream.
It's like the worst feeling ever. Like, it's like,
but he was so mean to me all the time, so I love to do it. I'm like, that's what you get.
I'm going to start doing that to random guys on their feet from now on. I'd be like, baby, you like this?
Wait,
that's why
the
I'm
next
single.
time we go to the warehouse party, we should
just start tickling
that.
people.
Yeah, no, those dudes.
Oh my God.
They'll be like, what are you talking about? We'll be like, tickle.
Yes. Nick Schwartzman looking like we're coming for
Yes.
you little fucking
Owner.
hobbit. And your stupid car bed.
I saw him doing his Dance Dance Revolution moves on the dance floor too.
Is that a high score? Did I break it? He was Dance Dance Revolutioning. I hated those guys. If you're out there listening, fuck you.
Seriously.
Pull the fire alarm at the club, you dumb shit.
All right, so before we get to the confessions, we have one question for everyone.
It's a burning question.
Yeah, please write in.
Right into our, well, first, sorry, I'm cutting you off.
Go ahead.
Right into our Instagram, guys. Our Instagram is disappointed but not surprised. Our Facebook is Disappointed But Not Surprised Pod. And guys, we're on TikTok now.
Yeah,
us
buddy.
dumb shit boomers that we are. It took us like a full night to figure out how to work TikTok.
Literally.
No, we don't know what we're doing. We're like the worst. So it's DBNS period podcast. So follow us on all social media. Give us 5 stars. Okay, sorry, I cut you off.
That's okay. So yeah, so we need this question answered. So one of our friends, well, actually, he was our guest a couple weeks ago, Jay.
Yeah, Jay on the murder episode.
Yeah.
Dirk Lecter.
Dirk der Lecter. So Dirk der Lecter was working on my mom's blog.
Do it again.
Dirk der Lecter he's working on my mom's blog, and he goes, what was your old address when you lived on so-and-so? And I was like, oh, this number. He goes, okay, I'm going to do a good job in front of Patty Mayo's house, because
Patty Mayo's Alex's mom.
Yeah, we
by the
call
way.
her Patty Mayo because she looks like Patty Mayo from the show Doug.
Funny.
So best theme song ever. So he calls me back, and he's dying laughing, and he's like, I was just listening to the radio this morning, and they were talking about how when people have matching Adirondack chairs in front of their houses, it means that they're swingers. And your mom has 2 matching Adirondack chairs in front of her house. So I'm dying, and I'm like, you know what? Now it makes sense.
It makes sense.
And he's like, what, really? I'm like, no.
I could
But
see it.
I could totally see it.
So
Like,
I put a Google hit on her stepdad.
because he's the only person on earth that does not have a cell phone.
I'm convinced your stepdad has a cell phone.
Yeah, so Addie's trying to track him.
Okay, but tell them why we think he has a cell phone, but he won't say why.
Because my mom calls and texts people incessantly. Like, if I don't answer for 30 minutes, the FBI is coming to my house.
Like this past Sunday. Tell them about that.
Oh my God. I took a fucking nap, and she's calling me. So I wake up, I'm like, hello. And she's like, you have no respect for me. You don't answer me for hours. I'm like, I literally went to sleep a half hour ago. Put my phone on the charger. Like, what are you talking about? So she didn't talk to him. And then she started screaming at my sister about it, as if it was my sister's fault that I took a nap.
Because you took a fucking nap for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then the night that we went to the Edge, you didn't tell her that you were going to the city, and I posted the picture on Instagram, and she texted you like, hi.
Yeah.
You didn't tell me you were going to the city.
Guys, I'm 31 years old. I live alone. What the fuck? And she like, just thought you would have mentioned it. Like, calm down.
Wait, your birthday was the best.
What?
When she wanted to go out to dinner with you guys.
Oh my God. Yeah, she wanted to go out to dinner for my birthday. On my actual birthday, literally never have done anything with my family on my actual birthday.
Right. You had plans that night anyway.
Yeah, I was going into the city to see an art exhibit, whatever. And so I tell her that. I'm like, well, I'm busy that whole weekend. Can we do it the next weekend? She's like, if we're lucky or something like that. I'm like,
we'll do it next year if we're lucky.
Yeah. And I'm like, what? Was so angry at me.
Like, calm down.
Like, everything is a personal fucking offense to her.
Yeah.
And it's like, why?
So Alex's stepdad is the only person on the face of the earth. How old is he? 60?
He's like 61 or 2.
Yeah, and he doesn't have a fucking cell phone.
And never had one. He had one when I was like a little kid in probably like 4th grade.
But we're convinced he actually has a cell phone.
Yeah, and he just doesn't want my mom to know.
And he keeps it in his car, and he's like a big words with friends guy. I'm telling you, he's a words with friends guy.
I could see that.
He's probably on his phone all day when he's at work, and then when he comes home, he puts it in the glove compartment.
Oh, yeah.
And then, so I put a fucking White Pages hit on him, and I'm like tracking her fucking stepdad. because I'm convinced I'm going to find something on him.
Imagine.
Watch, I find something and he has a cell phone and it's like for swingers only.
Then it would make sense.
It would all make sense. It would literally all fucking make sense.
Yeah, 100%.
So guys, write into us. We're very curious if you have ever heard anything about the 2 Adirondack chairs.
But they have to be matching colors.
Okay, matching color Adirondack chairs on the front, if that makes you swingers or not. If that's like a sign.
Yeah.
I've never heard that.
I never did either.
I got to ask my swinger friends. All right, guys, before we close out.
Confession Corner. All right, so the first one. I've been using the word rigmarole a lot lately in conversations, but I don't even know what it means. Well,
I feel like I don't know what it means either. Wait, what does it mean?
the rigmarole? I feel like I know what it means, but I don't know how to explain it.
I'm just going to start using that too.
I'm going to start using it at work with all this rigmarole going on.
I know. I'm going to say that to the guy that peed in the bottle. That's rigmarole, sir. Oh, it's a lengthy and complicated procedure.
Oh, so it would work for my job.
Yeah, he went through the rigmarole of securing the front door. A long rambling story or statement. She went into a long rigmarole about different jobs she had. I love that.
It's very versatile.
I love it. I'm going to
like
start
it.
saying it a lot and making myself sound smart. All right, next one. My willy feels kind of hard when it's flaccid. I'm really worried about my willy, guys. A few months ago, I had a few moments when I was really sore, but I'd still masturbate. I feel I might have broken my willy or something or hurt the muscle. It's been a bit sore since then, and it kind of hangs to the right these days. When it's flaccid, it doesn't feel soft. It feels kind of tough and sore too. Please, is there anybody out there that has the same problem? It's really stressing me out. I've been to doctors, but they don't understand when I try and explain my problem to them. They don't understand when I try and explain my problem to them. Really worried. I keep looking at my willy in the mirror and worrying about it. It's embarrassing. Okay, first of all, don't call it a willy.
Yeah, please, for the love of God.
This
And
has
I
got to
feel
be
like this is
seaborn,
seaborn, right?
This is fucking seaborn.
This has to be seaborn.
Yeah, but seaborn doesn't even have a dick to fucking get hard or flaccid or
That's
hang
true.
to the right.
That's true. It doesn't hang at all.
It doesn't hang at all. It's just like a little outie belly button that can't hang. So it's probably one of Seaborn's friends. Or maybe Seaborn wishes he had a dick and he's writing in and talking about his fucking willy.
Could be.
Yeah. Fuck you, Seaborn, and your flaccid pictures, by the way.
But dude, go to a doctor.
Yeah.
Why are you
but he said he
writing to
went,
us?
But he said he went to a doctor. I don't know.
Clearly not a good enough one.
Not a good enough doctor. I would take your willy to another doctor. I don't have a willy, so I don't really know about what goes on there.
All right, next one. I shit myself during sex. Hi, guys. This happened a few minutes ago, and I'm still mentally processing it. You've come to the right place.
Yep.
Me and one of my guy friends decided to hook up casually, and when I finished, I accidentally shit on his car seat. He didn't notice it immediately, and I wiped it off with a tissue and threw it out the window, but left a stain behind. It's only a matter of time till he notices, and when he does, I'm going to be so embarrassed. While I'm writing this, I got a voice memo from him that said, I won't tell anyone. I don't know if it's referring to us hooking up, because I asked him to keep it a secret, or about my shit. Oh my God, I am not sleeping for a while.
That's like, I would just block the number and run away.
Yeah.
Block, run, never come back.
I guess it's hard if they're friends, and they definitely have mutual friends that he'll probably tell.
How did you shit the fucking car seat?
That's like bizarre to me.
Unless it was like butt sex. She didn't say that, right?
No specification.
I feel like then that's like, you get a fucking pass.
That's kind of expected.
If it's like
sometimes.
butt sets. I fucking hate anal.
Ew. But if it's like regular sex and then you just shit.
I don't know. Maybe she had like Taco Bell or something.
But
That's
ew.
a rigmarole.
It was a rigmarole for him to clean the car seat.
That is such a rigmarole. I I don't know, man. Honestly, just block the guy's number and never talk to him again. Move to a different state and run.
Seriously.
Run. Okay. Sometimes I wear my underwear 2 days in a row. Usually, if I'm just sitting at home on the computer most of the day, not sweating down there, my underwear stays pretty clean and they don't stink. So I figure I'll just wear them again. Like, come on. Dude, go buy a fucking pack of Hanes parachute panties for $5. You get like 10 in a bundle. Get it from Amazon and wash your fucking underwear.
They might even have underwear at the fucking dollar store.
Probably.
Realistically. Like,
Probably.
come on.
I feel like I change my underwear like twice a day sometimes. And then I wear different underwear for bed.
I don't wear any.
Alex doesn't wear any underwear, like ever.
Ever.
But like if I go to the gym, I wear one. And then like, because like you can only wear certain underwear to the gym.
Right.
Because if you can't wear your bedtime underwear to the gym, because your bedtime underwear are more like coverage. And then the gym underwear are more active. And then you wear a thong to work. And then you change into new underwear when you get back home, like for bed. And then if you go out for a booty call, you do it again.
Of course.
So sometimes you'll do like 4 underwear changes. I feel like it's not necessary to keep wearing the same underwear 2 days in a row.
Even if you don't, so it, like, shit comes like, well, like, I don't know.
No, that's like not, no. That's like
it's
no.
so unsanitary, and I hope you're not dating anybody because I feel bad for them if they don't know about it.
That's like my fucking coworker.
But I do have to say, this person could probably make a killing selling their underwear online.
Oh, sis. Do that.
It.
Oh.
Because men love that. They'll be like, can you wear them for a week? Can you wear them to the gym for a week? And
I wouldn't be able to. My OCD wouldn't let me.
No, it's disgusting. I would just pretend to.
Right.
And then be like, yeah, here. But
I would make one of the guys at my boxing gym wear them during like a workout and then sell them. But yeah, no, girl, if you're listening, sell those motherfuckers on Reddit. Sell those things on you can even probably find like a whole TikTok page. You don't even have to show your face and just sell your undies.
All right, next one is, it's a short one. I hate bald vaginas. Well, thanks for letting us know. We don't fucking care.
Don't care. My vagina is waxed, lasered, and waxed.
Yeah.
So I would need to get like a fucking toupee if I had a guy that likes a fucking hair on the vagina.
You can get like a fake mustache at Party City.
I feel like you can get hair pubes. Like a toupee, like a stick-on hair pube.
Oh, not like hair plugs.
No, I would never do that. I fucking hate hair. No.
I know. Hair is so disgusting to me.
There's a reason I laser and wax everything. Even if I'm not getting laid, I'm still getting, like, it's all lasered. Like, everything's fucking lasered off. And then the stuff that, like, won't come off. Because laser doesn't kill everything.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Like, there's going to be a couple things. That shit's fucking wax. I hate hair. This guy's got to be from, like, the 80s. There's actually this guy that I work with, and he loves muff. But he's older. He's like 65.
That's normal for them, I think.
Right. We always ask him, we're like, Ray, how is... Oh, I gotta go back. We always ask him, we're like, how is the muff back in your day? And he's like, oh, you don't even know. It was insane. We're like, how much bush did you have before you got married? Because he was like one of those like Woodstock people.
Yeah.
Where they like, there was just so much fucking bush. It was so much, and he talks about it all the time. We always ask him. We actually thought he was the mystery puber for a minute.
Well, yeah, that would make sense.
But they're not gray, and he's gray.
Oh,
so we
okay.
know the mystery puber is the other guy.
Okay. We should really be detectives.
I know. I figured it out immediately, honestly, who the mystery puber was.
Wow.
Yeah, without even ever seeing his bush, I just knew. So Suffolk County Pube Stoppers is handling that. All right, guys, last confession. This is kind of cute. Cars 2 is not a bad movie. In fact, it's my favorite of the trilogy. I don't even remember Cars 3, and Cars was kind of boring. That's it. Thanks.
I've never even seen any of the Cars.
What?
Movies.
You don't do cartoons.
No. I'll do like Toy Story
Yeah.
and like A Dog's Life or whatever it's called.
Pixar's so cute.
Yeah, like I like Finding Nemo and all that, but
That new movie Soul on Pixar was it was good.
oh, I didn't see that.
So I'm obsessed with Trent Reznor, the Nine Inch Nails.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Fucking obsessed with him. And like anything he does, I'll follow. So of course he did the whole score for that movie. So of course I had to watch it. It was good. I was like, what the fuck is Trent Reznor doing making a Pixar movie?
Yeah,
like the
that's-
score.
That's weird.
Like, dude, like Nine Inch Nails doing it, but then you watch the movie and you're like, oh, I get it. Because
Right.
they like go to, it's like almost like they go to like this heaven place and he does the whole score when they're in like heaven. It's like this like weird in between phase
Oh, okay.
of like going to heaven and like actually dying. But it was a cute movie.
Is it
Anyway.
sad?
No, not at all.
Because I watched that Up movie and the guy's wife died.
I don't fucking get that movie and I hated that movie. I don't understand it. Am I the only person in this planet that did not like that movie?
I don't know. I just like thought it was sad and I'm like, fuck this shit.
Yeah, but yo, the guy's wife dies and it's like a cute story in the beginning and then his house starts floating and then all of a sudden you have these damn like talking dogs. And then that was it.
What's wrong with talking dogs?
No, but
I'm
it
kidding.
doesn't
No,
make
I'm
any
kidding.
sense. Like I was like the movie started off cute.
Yeah, yeah.
And then once you went to the talking dog place, I'm like, this movie's fucking dumb.
Maybe they were at the Rainbow Crossing.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't really remember it. that
Very
much.
strange. Anyway, that movie Up sucked. All right, guys. So write into us on our Instagram. Go follow us. Give us 5 stars. Disappointed but not surprised. We want to know if 2 Adirondack chairs means that you're a swinger.
Let us know.
Let us know. And anything else that you want to hear about, talk about. If you have any gripes with us, ticklers, we apologize.
Sorry.
Make it up to us by tickling us. No. All right, guys. We will see you next week.
Disappointed but not surprised. Disappointed but not surprised. Disappointed but not surprised.